next subject is the wild card,
The
right?
wild card.
This is gonna
Yep.
be wild. We don't even know what we're talking about until now. To put it to you this way, we just came up with it like 3 seconds ago, just so y'all know. And
And
that's the thing about it.
that's what I'm saying. We're gonna keep it real. We're gonna keep it raw. And look, we're gonna talk about dogs. We're both Chicanos. We're
Yeah,
both
grew up
first
with dogs.
generation. And the one thing that we've never allowed, well, we're never allowed, is to
In the
have our
house.
dogs in the house.
Nope.
Tell me why.
I'm still not allowed to have a dog in the house. What are you talking about? My
Well,
wife is
tell.
my wife is more Mexican than I am. I'll tell you that right off the bat. She's born and raised
Uh
out there. So
Okay.
she's still like you tell me like my grandma would never. What would my grandma say if she
Yeah,
saw
yeah.
this dog in
No,
the
no.
house? She's that person still.
Oh yeah. See, and we're not though. Now we like sit down and the dog be jumping up on the couch with us and everything.
They're part of the family, bro. They're part of the family. You know what's crazy is I grew up with dogs my entire life. And no, the only time we had a dog, there was one time we had a dog inside the house. And the only reason why my parents let us have him inside the house is because he was a Chihuahua. So he was hella little. And
Oh no.
it felt wrong to put him outside. We were like, nah, bro, he's gonna die in the cold. You know what I mean? We're not gonna do that to the little
Right,
man.
right, right.
Yeah.
But
But
we got a full ass dog, like a full ass dog, and
like a big ass
and
dog.
yeah. It's a pit bull. It's a brindle pit bull,
Oh, that's dope. That's
and
99% of the dogs I had as a kid were Brindle pit bulls.
no, for real.
Yeah.
Do you know the difference in pit bulls?
Yeah.
So you know the difference between a Nicarina and a Kobe,
My favorite pit bull is a cowboy pit. Do you know what a cowboy pit is?
a cowboy pit.
They're the
What's
smallest
it?
out of all of them. They're the
Shortest?
smallest. No. There's a difference, okay? So you know how bully's short, right? Like bully's
Bullies
short.
are short. I'm about to
Yeah.
say bullies are.
Not a fan of that. Full honesty. A
I mean,
disclaimer. I like the way they look, but I feel like my
no,
entire
no
mindset
offense,
is
Ant.
wrong.
No offense, no offense,
No,
Ant.
no. I think they're the coolest looking out of all the dogs. See, but he does micro bullies, which I think are cute as hell. Full on. This is the one time you're gonna hear me say cute. But there's some cute ass dogs. They look
Man, you called me
ferocious.
that earlier. You
No, you
called me that
tripping. What are you
earlier.
talking
Shut
about? Shut up. No,
up.
but I think that like my daughter likes those. You know what I mean? And once mom is down, one day she'll be down. That's probably the dog we're gonna get. But so if you look at a pit bull, like a brindle pit bull, that's nice, big, like medium sized head, not oversized, like really well built, wider shoulders. You know, they're usually a little wider. A pit bull, cowboy pit is that, but miniature. Not just the arms, the whole body, everything. They're just small pit bulls. It's kind of hilarious to look at, but they look like miniature pit bulls. It's my
Oh
favorite
yeah.
type of pit. I had one. It was my last dog. Look at your dog. That's a brindle pit.
Yeah, I'm trying to get him. I'm trying to get him in
He's like,
the.
nah. He's like, nah. I ain't trying to be a part of this.
He don't want to be part of the podcast.
Nah, he don't, bro. You
Mira, ahí
see
está el
him.
güey.
You
Mira,
see him
ahí está el
face.
güey.
He's like, no, not get me out of here. Save me.
All right, beat it, nerd.
No, but yeah, that was my last dog that I had. His name was Apache. Had him for like 10 years. And then we moved back to the States. He stayed with my uncle. He's no longer around. That was like 10 years ago. You know what I mean?
Oh no.
20 something years by now.
Yeah.
Good dogs, bro. My dad has always liked dogs, but he liked training dogs. And that's why we had pit bulls, because he's
Yeah.
a big fan of like, look, pit bulls are the most dominant dog you can get. Like they
Right.
know that they're at the top of that, like they're the king of dogs to him. That's
Right.
like they're faster, stronger, smarter than almost any dog. On average, when you put all those things together, faster, stronger, like when you put all those things together and you rank them out, a pit bull's at the very top to him, right? So he's all like, and we've always worked at a ranch. My dad's always had a ranch. Even when we
Oh no shit.
yeah,
Even right now.
And here, right now it's on my grandpa's. That's the only ranch that they have. Like my grandpa has a big ranch down in Delhi, California, right next to Merced. But yeah, like we've always had dogs, and they helped out around the ranch, dude. My dad trained the dogs to understand and to know the cows that we had and our neighbors' cows. So if our neighbors' cows came into our rancho, they would get them out so they wouldn't eat our cows' food, bro. Like that's how smart
Oh
those dogs are.
shit.
Yeah, they take them.
And they were all pits?
They were all pits. They take them out hunting. You know, you take down a deer or whatever it is that you're hunting, and they go get it so that they don't go too far. You know what I mean? They just keep them down on the floor until you get there, bro. Those dogs, people don't understand the level of dog that a pit bull really is. People always think, oh, you know, they're mean and angry, bro. I have videos of me 2-3 years old riding a pit bull like a horse. You know what I mean? Like,
No shit.
yeah, there's nothing wrong with pit bulls. People,
No.
nah.
They're hella smart. My dog is hella smart, fool. Like
Yeah.
when my little nephew was, we used to watch my little nephew a lot, and when he would be here, my dog knew que la puerta del basement lo tenía que cerrar. Like it had to stay closed.
Yeah, I remember you telling me.
Entonces, so one time my nephew was over there. The dog looked at my nephew, and then he looked at the door y lo fue y lo cerró, güey.
Damn.
He closed the door so that my nephew didn't fall down them stairs. He opens the door. He opened the door from the back porch, and he be letting himself in. He told pinche pedo.
That's what I've seen. I've seen you shared a video on IG about him opening the door to your house like nothing.
Wait. I was like, I would tell my youngest son, I'm like, hey, Junior, why'd you let the dog in again? You know? He was like, I didn't.
Getting in trouble.
I was like, hey, why are you like, there's only me and you here. How is that dog in here? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He was like, I did. He swears he didn't. I was like, all right, we're going to set up a camera.
He actually had the real, you know how people say, oh, the dog ate my homework? No, the dog opened the door. That's the real excuse, bro. That's the real
For
excuse.
real.
That's crazy.
We set up the camera and we seen him. And
crazy.
It's just crazy. He is smart like that. And like we potty train, or what do you call it? Potty training or what?
Yeah.
House breaking or whatever.
I don't know exactly.
Housekeeping.
I clean now.
No, I clean now. No. But we house broke him like in 2 days, way.
Damn, that's crazy. That's
like 2 days of training. I was
that's
like,
a big ass dog too. I get it.
Yeah.
That like even like here's the deal. To me, the struggle is the bigger the dog, the harder it is to have them inside. You know what I mean? Because they could break stuff. You know, they eat more. I'm gonna guess that they shit more too. You know what I mean? So
right.
That's just what it is. You know what I mean?
Pero tiene pelo like cortito.
Yeah, that helps.
You know, so like he like for one of the barbers that did the clipper only challenge, they can cut his hair easy. See me, I'll cut a hair like of a husky. I'll cut a husky. I'll fade a husky and then you put the beard y todo el yeah, así con su shape. Yeah, así con su beard. Yeah, así con su beard. Así chido. Clipper over dog, way. Clipper over dog.
Yeah,
COD.
So you have a dog inside. I'm not allowed to have a dog inside, but I wish I could. Probably gonna do a micro bully once we do. Here's the thing though, I've always, like, for the last 10 years of my life, I lived in like an apartment or a condo. And you can have a dog inside, but to me, it's not even like, okay, your dog should be, it's not about like inside, outside. It's, do they have an outside space to run around, bro? Because I've seen people who have dogs inside an apartment and they never take them out, or they have a little part outside and it's just full of crap, dude, like actual poop. And they can't go, the dog don't even want to go outside because they never clean it. It's wrong to me. It's like, to me, it's wrong for the dog. It's not wrong for
That's brutal. That's brutal.
I don't want to do that. I don't want to even get close to doing anything like that. So I want to have my own place, a pad of a big ass yard. Just like when we were kids, we had math. My dad was big about like, if I'm gonna buy a house, I'm gonna buy a house with a big ass yard. So we grew up in a house with a terreno, bro, in the back, a little ranchette. You know what I mean? Un ranchito. Y la casa ya medio. You know what I mean? Yeah, so we always lived like that our entire lives, and we always had a dog. The dog was outside, but that dog was happier than we were. He had a bigger space to run in. My dad would build these massive houses for them. We had a dog that had an AC in his house. Because he lived in the valley, bro. It gets to like 115 in the summer. My man had an AC in the house.
What?
You almost have to, bro, because it's hot. Think about 120 degrees, like dry 120 every day for like 6 months. Yeah,
for 6 months.
That's the valley, bro. California valley. People think it's all nice. It's not until you drive down to the 209 and you get that valley heat, and you're like, damn, what is this, a desert? Nope, you're just in flatland. It's hot.
Damn, I didn't know that, fool.
Yeah, it's cheap out there. People say that Cali is really expensive. Not if you live in the valley. Go live in Fresno, and you'll find somewhere cheap to live, but it's gonna be hot and flat.
Orale.
Yeah,
I heard about Fresno. The Fresno Bulldogs. They
yeah,
have like they have a Olympic wrestling team, or like not Olympic, but they have a really good wrestling team,
they do.
from what I hear.
They definitely do. All right, so that was the wild card challenge. Not the wild card challenge. The wild card topic. We talked about dogs. Tell us what kind of dog you have. Do you like dogs? Do you think dogs should be inside or outside? It's do you think that pit bulls should get the rep that they get? Let's keep it at that. Do you have a dog? If you do you think dog or don't? Do you think dogs should be inside or outside? And do you think that pit bulls get a bad rep? That's gonna be my question.
They get that.
Yeah.
All right.
They do. They do.
I think so,
All
but
right, so that's it for today, y'all. We appreciate y'all jumping into the podcast, into the video series. This was Ivy Mac and Faith Morales signing out. We'll catch y'all next week.
later.